Hello students. In our previous video, we have learnt about the major landforms of the earth. So we will continue. So in our previous topic, we have learnt about the mountains, hills, valleys. Okay. Now the remaining we will continue in this class. So our topic is, our lesson name is major landforms of the earth. So in a small once we will revise the previous video. Let me show you. So we have discussed about the mountains. You can see the picture which has very high steep, and you can revise again while watching this video. You have to watch that, and continuation part you should watch this video. So we have learnt about the mountains, and we have learnt about the hills. We have learnt about the hills which are lower than the mountains. If you have a books, you can see in the books. If not, you can see the picture. And we have learnt about the valleys. We have learnt about the valleys where there is a big wide range of gap between the mountains, greenery mountains. Clear? So today we will learn remaining. So today how many we have learned? Mountains, hills, valleys, 3. Okay, now we'll learn the fourth one, that is plateaus. What it is? Plateaus. P-L-A-T-E-A-U-S. I am writing big. You can see the letters clearly. So plateaus. So what is plateaus? You can see the picture first. First you have to see the picture, that you can get idea. Here this is a plateaus. Clear? Above the land it is there. Above the land, it is not a flat surface. Okay. Now you can see plateaus means a plateau is a top highland above the plains, with the steep sides. So here you can write a plateau is highland. A plateau is a highland. After writing, we will revise it again. A plateau is a highland with a flat and steep sides. As you see in the picture, flat and steep sides. Flat and steep. A plateau is a highland with flat and steep sides. It is formed. So how this plateau will form? It will form. See here in the earth, under the earth, there is a lot of disturbances. That means the rocks and materials will move and touch to each other. That is called plate tectonics. That will be in your future further classes. So when that lava from the volcanoes, it will come. So in the same way, the magma will come upside from under the earth. The magma under the earth, magma which is in very red color. You can search in many videos also. The magma will push us upwards. The magma from the earth, the magma pushes upwards of the earth surface, not to extent, up to some extent on the surface. Earth paina konta surface varaku the magma will come upwards. Clear? And after cooling down, it will form plateaus. So now here steep sides, how it will form? When magma pushes up towards when magma means like a lava, under that it is very hot, some red like that, it will come upside. So third class students should listen multiple times, you have to be focused. So when magma pushes upward, third, fourth, fifth, all the classes can see the video. When magma pushes upwards of the earth surface, upwards of the earth, when the magma pushes upsides of the earth surface, earth crust and raises part of it. Earth crust and raises part of it. So here you can find the hard words. Crust, what is crust? And you can see magma as you said, it will come from deep, which is very hot. Due to లోపల చాలా వేడిగా ఉండడం వల్ల, due to extensive heat, it will come upside. When the magma is pushes upside, it will come above the land surface, upwards of the earth surface. Earth crust means here, crust means the top surface of the earth upper area. After going up to some deep extent, it is crust. If you go more deeper, then it is not a crust, it will be other mantle and core, like that it will be there. So the upper part of the earth is called crust. Clear? The upper part of the earth surface is crust. So this magma pushes towards upside up to some extent, and that magma will come upside, and it will form like a raises part of it, and it will form like a plateau. Now see the picture. So here what is happen, under the earth the magma pushes upward. This is a plane? No, it is not in a plane. So here under the earth the magma pushes upsides. A magma paiki vachaka it gets cooled down and forms a plateaus. Clear? So now 45%. So you can write here 45% of the earth surface means on the earth 45% of the earth surface, 45% of the earth surface plateaus will cover. So here 45% of the earth surface plateaus will cover. Plateaus will cover 45% on the earth surface. How much percentage plateaus are there? 45% plateaus are there. Now some examples of the, now you can continue the part, Nana. Same plateaus we will continue the part. So now these plateaus, examples, Nana. Plateaus itself. So where these plateaus are found? The plateaus ekkada unnai. So mostly the plateaus are found in Asia, Africa The plateaus are found in Asia. Examples. These are examples where it is found. Okay, Asia, Africa. You can see Asia it is found. Africa, Asia, Africa, North America and Australia. North America and Australia. North America and Australia. So plateaus are found in these places. Clear? So now once again revise about these plateaus. Clear? So now we will learn about the plains. So about the plateaus it is clear. Now we have learnt about the mountains. Yesterday we have learnt about the mountains, hills, valleys. Now plateaus. Okay. Now we will learn about the plains. Now we will learn about the plains. So let me check the video. Hello. Then call this for 5 minutes out. Then call this for school. So now plains. So what is plains? We know easily because we are living on the plains, right? Whether we are living on the mountain is not suitable to live on live, right? We can't grow agriculture. There is no proper vegetation also. Clear? So now we are learning about the plains. So plains is a flat. Plains are, note down the points. Plains are area of flat land. Flat land. You can see where the land is flat, that is a plain. So we are living on the plains. Most of the people live on the plains itself. Only some tribal people and some other people live in a small mountains like that. But most of the people live on the plains because it is suitable for the agriculture, fertile and many industries, many things. Clear? And they are highly populated. On the plains only there are many people live. Does people will live in the hills? Because it is not suitable. So on the plains, the plains are highly populated. The plains are highly populated. So here on the plains what will happen? Roads, we can develop roads, roadways, railways. We can't go on the mountains, roadways, railways like that. So here it is easy to transport. For transport also plains are easy. So we can use or develop roadways. Many roads are there on the plains. You can see. You have seen also railways, roadways, roadways, and you can see some industries. Many industries, employment, jobs, all the things people will live in the plains and they will develop industries. We know industries. Some manufacturing will continues in these industries, can be developed in the plains. So here in this same, now you can continue the same one. continue the part Nana. Same plains itself. Here don't have a place, so I continue. So here some plains are called flat plains. Here in the same some, you can check properly. Write the notes. Some plains are called. Some plains are called flat plains. Some plains are called flat plains. So what is this flat plains? What is this flat plains? Flat plains means they are covered with mud. They are, if flat plains along they are covered with the mud. You know mud? Right. Flat plains, they are covered with the mud. They are covered with the mud. Flat plains are covered with the mud. So mud means where mostly it will available in the coastal area. They are found near the coastal areas. Near the coastal areas, where the floodplains are found near the coastal areas, because mostly the floods will come and the land will become like mud type of things. That is the reason it is called as floodplains. Normal plains will be there. Normal plains are very strong as we are living on that normal plain surfaces. Floodplains means coastal areas. Coastal areas means where the oceans are touching to the land. Clear? So that part of the land is a floodplains land. Clear? Coastal areas touching the land. And river banks also they will touch. And here some plains. Here you can write another point. Mostly these are found in the coastal, like oceans, nearby the oceans, like that it will be there. River banks. So here you can write, instead of coastal you can write river banks. Nana. Mostly these floodplains are there in the river banks. Same like a water touching. That is the reason it is like a mud like. River banks. River banks means where river banks are there. And some plains are found near. Some plains are coastal, found near coastal, found. Some plains are found. Some plains are found near coastal areas. Coastal areas. కొన్ని plains ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయి? Coastal areas లో ఉంటాయి. Oceans touching place. So they are called coastal plains. So they are called. We'll use another chalk piece. So they are called coastal plains. So they are called coastal plains. So you revise it again. Plains. Some flood plains, they are mostly at river banks, seas. At the time the land surface will be the mud type of land surface, so covered with the mud, and they are found near the coastal areas also they will found. But here we can take two passages and rub this line. So these some plains are found near river banks, and some plains, which I said before, some plains are found near coastal plains. It is also covered with some mud, and these are also called as coastal plains. What these are called? Coastal plains. So now we have learnt about the plateaus, plains, right? Now we will learn about the deserts. So now we will learn about the desert. Before that, everyone knows the desert, right? So here, this is a desert. So today we are learning about the desert. So now, what is desert? How the weather and climate are there in the desert? It is very hot. There is no rainfall. Very little rainfall. So you can note down the point. Desert. So here the place where have very little the place where have very little rainfall is called deserts. See, if continuously rains will come, there will be a vegetation and all things. But in some places, there is very little rainfall. So how the climate will be there? It will be how the weather will be there. It will be very hot. And you can't see the plants, trees, all the things in the desert. Only sand you can find. Very little fall. That is according to seasons. Only sometimes, that too very little rainfall will fall. And it is a complete desert covered with the sand. And about fifth part of the earth covered with the desert. Fifth part of the earth covered with the desert. Fifth part of the earth covered with the desert. Each and every point you have to note it. Covered with the desert. So we'll use another chalk piece. So here in the deserts also there are both hot deserts and cold deserts now. In the deserts also there are hot deserts and cold deserts. Hot deserts and cold deserts. Do one thing, let it continue. Continue the page, don't erase it, okay? Continue the page and write in a new. So in the deserts also there is a hot desert and cold desert. Hot desert and cold desert. How? What is cold desert? For example, some deserts will take example. The Sahara Desert, you might have listened. The Sahara Desert. We'll write some more examples now. The Sahara Desert, Kalahari Desert, Arabian Desert, Gobi Desert, Kalahari Desert. These are desert names. Kalahari Desert, Gobi Deserts and Atacama Deserts, Mojave Desert, Gobi Desert, Gobi Desert, and you can see Atacama Desert. So these, repeat with me again, the Sahara Desert, Kalahari Deserts, Mojave Deserts, Gobi Desert and Atacama Desert. These deserts are some deserts found on the earth. found on the earth. Okay, so now